Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Cherry. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Fires it incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage coach team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, running back gets the give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Got it in the middle, it's Dean. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Hawkeyes come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Woods. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Makes his man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Pulls it in. It's Shepard. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Denson. Makes the catch, it's Shepard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurd! Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Dropping back, it's Cherry. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Woods. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Turning it on!
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He leaves it with his back. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. He's looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get it. Bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. A first down run in the red zone. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
Well, so which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive? You're giving up yards and touchdowns anyways. Who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air, it's Denson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He throws one to the left. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Just ran over it.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up.
Touchdown, Hawkeye! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Touchdown! pushes the lead to 14.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking to throw, it's Cherry. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
They'll give it to the back. And some room to work.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
After your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets it past the marker. On the move at the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy who wanted to attack. Go get him.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. from the gun. The running back looking for room. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Cherry. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Cleared out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Snagged in the middle. It's Spillman. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Lost to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Hawkeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Touchdown, Iowa! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1. back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Marshall! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's Clemens. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to... And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The thundering herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. They'll ride the hot hand. Powers through the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Herd! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead has ballooned like it has.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Flips it out to the back. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. It's in the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. And they're not on the same page there. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The offense changing the play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Working that left side now. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this